Boone's Game 3 lineup. Yankees hoping sweep here in Baltimore. We highlight Aaron Judge for obvious reasons. He's hit 2 homers in this series. He's red hot right now, having set a Yankees franchise record for home runs before the All-Star break. He and Juan Soto both went deep yesterday. So did Austin Wells, who's back out there this afternoon. His 3-run homer in the first got things off to a good start for the visitors. Well, a lot to handle in this Yankee lineup, and that responsibility this afternoon, Ben, falls to 28-year-old Dean Kremer on the mound for Baltimore.
Yeah, Dean Kremer in his 5th big league season. Had a career year last year, 13-5 with a very solid ERA, worked 172 innings. 4-5 this year with a 4.42. Just came off the IL, spent 6 weeks on the IL with a tricep issue. First start back was outstanding against Seattle. It was 5 shutout. Not as good against the Cubs just 5 days ago. He gave up 5 runs in 4 innings. So he'll look to bounce back, and he'll have his hands full against the number 2 offense in the Yankees and all of Major League Baseball.
Last start was Tuesday against the Cubs. Couldn't get past 4 innings in that one and was a 9-2 loser. We take a look at the arsenal that Kremer offers. Throws that cutter an awful lot. And I don't know, Ben, I've watched a lot of Dean Kremer on tape. Sometimes I have a hard time figuring out what's his cutter and what's not his cutter.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to throw the 2 and the 4-seam fastball, so still about 46% fastballs. And it's the cutter, the splitter, and the curveball after that. He kind of changed the grip, had more of a circle change last year, went to more of a splitter this year. It's been a pretty good pitch for him, but the 2-seamer made a difference for Dean Kremer a couple years ago. It was all 4-seamers until about 2 years ago. Started to incorporate the 2-seamer, work it down and away to the lefties, inside the righties, and it's really changed the game for him.
Repertoire brought to you by StatCast, powered by Google Cloud. I've got a question for you, Jeff, as we have a moment before first pitch. This is a Yankee lineup that has the lowest swing rate in the American League. It's a very patient group. How does that affect the calculus for an opposing starter, if at all?
Well, the one thing they do well is they work the starting pitcher as they did in the first couple games, and they got to that Oriole bullpen, who before this series has really struggled, and that's what they've been all about. It's been dating back for years that the Yankee motto, especially offensively, is work the count, a lot of pitches per at-bat. You're going to see it with Juan Soto, who probably works the count better than any player in baseball.
Yeah, I think when you face the Yankees, and Dean Kremer knows this, like they lead all of Major League Baseball in walks. They are a very patient team. The idea is throwing strike one and putting them on defense right away. The other important piece of this is when you got to face Judge and Soto in the first inning, you better be on your game. If you can stack a 0 early, you got a chance to go for a while.
Here we go. The finale before the All-Star break. Whoever wins this afternoon claims first place for a few days in the AL East, and Dean Kremer's first offering of the day is in for strike 1. Ben Rice leading things off. Led off on Friday. Hit in the middle of the lineup yesterday, looking for his first hit in the series. 0 for 7 Friday and Saturday combined. And it's a ball and a strike to the rookie, who has flashed as a leadoff hitter. And when you have a 3-homer game in the leadoff spot, of course, your OPS as a leadoff hitter is going to be nice and robust, as it is for Ben.
Yeah, and they've really struggled in the leadoff spot all year. When Volpe got off to a good start, went through another speed bump, and then all of a sudden found it a little bit, and then all of a sudden struggled, and they had to drop him down to get out of that leadoff spot. They've tried to experiment with Rice. They had Verdugo. They had LeMahieu the other day. They haven't had a typical leadoff guy since probably Brett Gardner.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Ben Rice, leading things off in the visitors' first. Kremer's 2-2 pitch home. Tried to check it, did Rice, and went around.
Yeah, good start for Dean Kremer right there. And that's what he'll do, guys. It's kind of an old-school approach for him. You'll see him cruise along at 92 or 93, but he can reach down and grab a little bit extra every now and then. And he will elevate the fastball on purpose when he gets ahead and collect a few strikeouts.
Oh, that's where the Orioles pitched a lot against Rice yesterday. Got him out away. 3 strikeouts in that game. 2 changeups away. 1 heater from Rodriguez on the outside half.
A Bronx cheer, pardon the pun, as a reception for Juan Soto, who has turned into something of a villain around these parts. We hope to visit with Juan a little bit later on the telecast on Roku today. Why would he be booed here in Baltimore? Well, the numbers against the Orioles this year would explain it. 11 for 33 in 9 games against the Birds this season with a couple of homers.
It's all right.
Pretty good season series,
not
actually. We still got some meat on the bone between these two teams, playing in their 9th of 13 head-to-head this year. 10th, I beg your pardon. And the 1-1 home. Soto bunting. Kramer bare hands. Throw to first is in time to get him. Boy, Dean Kramer never lost his cool. Well played.
Yeah, he's got a really good internal clock, and Dean Kramer knew just about how much time he had. Now, we saw Soto fake a bunt yesterday, and it's all because of the position of the third baseman for the Orioles, but Dean Kramer bounces off, barehands the ball, and I mean a perfect strike, and just by a toenail gets Soto over at first base.
Yeah, pretty impressive, Ben. We've seen that a number of times this year where pitchers will really try to quicken up that play and wind up airmailing it down the right field line. Nice play by Kramer.
So 2 gone, bases empty for Aaron Judge. A major league leading 34 homers leading into the break, and he wears one on the shoulder on the very first pitch of the at-bat. And the Yankee fans in the ballpark, and there are usually plenty of them here in Baltimore, don't like what they saw.
Well, they call this the South Bronx. The Camden Yards, this is the South Bronx. There's more Yankee fans, and it's been that way for a number of years. They come down here from New York. They're there for a while. It was like the travel agents would set up all kinds of excursions and tickets.
Yeah, the Orioles really pounded Aaron Judge in New York some time ago. Fastballs in. That's how they got him out and how they pitched him. It's been a little bit different sequence so far the first 2. They've used a lot of off-speed pitches and mostly away. That was the first time the Orioles have really come inside with a fastball on Judge in 3 games.
Alex Verdugo led off for the Yankees yesterday and had his only hit of the series in Game 2. I kind of go back to the idea of Juan Soto bunting. You got a guy that can hit the ball out of the ballpark with an OPS near 1,000. I get it. You're trying to get on base for Judge. But, boy, I almost feel like he did the Orioles a favor there.
Well, I mean, he's trying to bring the infield to get in a normal spot. And the only way you do that is you fake a bunt or put one down and try to draw the infield because he loves using that 6-hole over there. And when the third baseman for the Orioles and Westberg in this case, when he swung over, he's covering that 6-hole, so it takes away one of the best places that Soto likes to serve the ball the other way. So if you lay down a bunt or you attempt a bunt, maybe you straighten that defense back out and create that hole that is normally there.
And he's done that in the past. He did it yesterday. He'll lay one down because he does have that third baseman go back. You don't expect Soto to bunt. And like you said, Matt, it's all about getting on base for Judge. And if you wind up walking Judge, then you have second and third, or first and second with runners in scoring position.
Alex Verdugo on a 3-0 pitch sends a fly ball out to center for Colton Cowser, and nothing comes of the 2-out hit batsman to open the game. Half inning gone, the Yankees 0. Birds coming to bat.
Lululemon Pace Break shorts. Get into it. When you're free to test your limits, you can push yourself to new heights.
Choose what goes into your unlimited plan and save on what you need. There's never been a better time to switch to the network Bronx relies on. Visit the Verizon store at 257 East Fordham Road to speak with Anna and save big today.
Take your business further with the smart and flexible American Express Business Gold Card. It offers flexible spending capacity that adapts to your business. You can also earn up to $395 in annual statement credits on eligible purchases at select business merchants. That's the powerful backing of American Express. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business gold card.
The Barnes Firm reminds you this copyrighted broadcast presented by authority of the New York Yankees and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the New York Yankees. If you're injured, just one call to make, and that's to the Barnes Firm Injury Attorneys, 1-800-8-million for a free case evaluation.
Bottom of the first inning, scoreless game, Yankees and Orioles. Yankees going for the sweep today. Winner of this game goes into first place into the All-Star break. Carlos Rodon is ready. Left-hander looking to get right. He winds and deals left on left. A breaking ball strike to Gunnar Henderson, 0-1. Henderson at 288, 27 homers, 61 RBIs. Pitch. Henderson watches low outside, 1-1. And we monitor the first inning on Carlos Rodon, which has been the problem lately.
It has, and where that fastball is.
1-1, half swing, called strike, low outside corner, 1-2.
And that slider, fastball slider, that's what he got away with for years. This year added a cutter, a curve, change.
1-2, quarter swing, breaking ball outside, so 2-2 on Henderson.
Another slider. So he's trying to mix it up. He knows, because we've all talked to him about it. You just can't keep throwing fastballs because you...
2-2, a spoiled foul behind the plate.
But as Aaron Boone said, you don't stop throwing your fastball. That's his bread and butter pitch.
No, that accountability is there from Rodon. He understands the problem, just a matter of fixing it, as you were alluding to. 2-2. Henderson waits, pitch low outside, 3-2.
You know, it's not even just fixing it, it's understanding that your instinct is to go back to what got you here, which for him is that unbelievable fastball, which was at the top of the zone and the bottom of the zone. But major leaguers now don't have a lot of trouble with that pitch.
Payoff, swung on and missed, strike three. Breaking ball down, and Rodon fans Henderson to start the day.
And a really good slider, and that's what made him Carlos Rodon, was that fastball at the top of the zone, the bottom of the zone, and that slider. And there it was right there. First strikeout of the game presented by Vessi. Strikeout wet socks with Vessi's 100% waterproof shoes, designed in every style. Visit VESSI.com/baseball and find your pair.
Here's Adley Rutschman, switch hitter, batting right. He takes a breaking ball strike. Rutschman, the usual catcher. Not even day game after night game. This is morning after
morning
night.
Game, so he's DHing. McCann catching.
0-1. Shade outside. Rutschman at 279, 16 homers, 59 RBIs. He's, of course, an all-star. Lefty Rodon to the plate. Rutschman takes low, 2-1. Yankees on this series, two really good pitching performances, Cold and Heel. Rodon's 2-1. Just misses outside, 3-1 on Rutschman. Infield slightly towards the left, outfield towards right center. Here's the 3-1. Rutschman fouls it back, 3-2.
There actually was one curveball in that group to Gunnar Henderson. Lots of sliders. So.
Rodon at the belt, first base side. Here's over the right shoulder. 3-2. Here's a 1. It's popped up. Right side of the infield. Gleyber Torres ranges left, makes a two-hand grab. Second baseman puts it away, and 2 up, 2 down for Carlos Rodon.
And there you go. Lots of breaking pitches right there. It'll be very important for Rodon to have a good outing going to the All-Star game. Another one wears his emotions on his sleeves. You see that emotion out there.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle, righty hitter. He swings and fouls at first base side. Mountcastle at 272, 12 homers and 43 RBIs. 2 for 8 on this series so far. Here's Rodon's pitch. Up high, 1-1.
I'm looking to see what he's done off of Rodon. I seem to remember him hitting him. Let's see. Mountcastle, yes. 2 for 3 and a home run. I'm sure Carlos recognizes that.
Left-hander's 1-1. Is driven down the right field line out of play, and Rodon looking for a 1-2-3 first inning, ahead 1-2.
Well, another breaking pitch, and that's, so far, he's really almost every other pitch, fastball breaking pitch, which is really what you have to do. Anybody can get used to fastball.
Rodon working quickly. Stares in, the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Hard breaking ball down. Wells completes a putout at first, and what a first inning for Carlos Rodon. 1-2-3 with a couple of Ks.
And look at Marcus Stroman already out on the grass applauding as he came off. The whole bench is applauding Carlos Rodon for getting out of that first inning.
Uplifting start for Carlos Rodon and the Yankees. Scoreless game into the second on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
Getting on the network Bronx relies on is easy when you come into the Verizon store at 257 East Fordham Road. Come check out the latest deals on phones, accessories, and so much more. From shopping to support and everything in between. It's your one-stop shop to get it all. And when you switch to Verizon, you choose what goes into your unlimited plan and save on what you need. There's never been a better time to switch to the network Bronx relies on. Visit the Verizon store at 257 East Fordham Road to speak with Anna and save big today.
Take your business further with the smart and flexible American Express Business Gold Card. It offers flexible spending capacity that adapts to your business. You can also earn up to $395 in annual statement credits on eligible purchases at select business merchants. That's the powerful backing of American Express. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business gold card.
Fanatics Fest NYC is coming to the Javits Center August 16th through 18th. Fanatics Fest will host Hall of Famers like Tom Brady, Derek Jeter, the Manning brothers, and hundreds more will be speaking and signing. Discover rare cards, buy exclusive merch, autographs, and so much more. Every major sports league and local and international teams will be there, and so should you. For tickets and information, go to fanaticsfest.com. That's fanaticsfest.com. Fanatics Fest, the largest gathering of sports collectibles and athletes ever.
This is Anthony Volpe, and you're listening to New York Yankees baseball on The Fan.
Top of the second inning, scoreless. Yankees and Orioles series finale. Yankees going for the sweep. And Carlos Rodon, how about a 1-2-3 first inning with a couple of strikeouts?
Right, and the guys in the press box were putting out 8 sliders, 4 fastballs, 2 change, and some curves.
There you go.
So there you go. So he finally did it. He knew he had to do it, and now he did it.
Rodon gets the Yankees started right, and here's Gleyber Torres, a 3-hit day yesterday. He's been getting hot. Dean Kramer, Orioles right-hander, out for his second inning. Winds and deals. Torres grounds it to third. Westberg, couple of steps in, plays it chest high, slings it across the body to first, and gets Torres one away.
And you kind of really like it when you see everybody knows all the other pitches. Everyone knows what Rodon has been going to, and coming out, and Stroman jumped right over the fence and was standing out there in foul territory clapping when he came out of the game. I kind of like that.
Here's Austin Wells, 3-run homer in the first inning last night. Opened it up at 4-0. Lefty hitter waits. Pitch is low inside 1-0.
Hey, Yankee fans, need a pick-me-up that's as strong as the Yankees bullpen? Dunkin's got your back with drinks that'll have you running the bases in no time. Slide into Dunkin' and get energized for the game. The New York Yankees run on Dunkin'.
Right-handers 1-0. Wells drives it into center field off the end of the bat, though. Cowser plants a feet in straightaway right center. Makes a one-hand catch. Center fielder puts it away, 2 down.
And as you can see, Kramer is a contact pitcher. When he is right, there's a lot of movement. Now we're still at 92 degrees, according to Roku, the Roku people.
I wonder how accurate their weather system is at Roku.
I don't.
They say it's 92. It must feel warmer on the fields.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Feels warm in this booth.
Anthony Volpe, the righty hitter, takes a breaking ball strike inner half. 2 out, nobody on, second inning, scoreless game. Kramer peers infield towards the left, pitch at the knees for a strike. Quickly 0-2 on Volpe, who's at 245 with 6 homers.
And you don't really get a chance to really set with Kramer. He just keeps going.
Quickly stretches out the right arm. Now he's good to go. Kramer's 0-2. Volpe takes outside, backhand by McCann.
He's the kind of guy, average stuff. He just spots it in different places. Fastball to both sides of the plate. No, nothing overly hard. Just mixes it up. Got a good feel for pitching.
1-2. Volpe laces it foul first base side over the Orioles dugout. Another good crowd already. Lower bowls mostly full. Orange, black, gray, white pinstripes throughout. 1-2. Quarter swing, breaking ball to outside appeal, no swing. Then it's 2-2 on Volpe.
Volpe 0 for 4 yesterday. And 1 for 4 first night.
Two out, nobody on. Kramer's 2-2. Volpe, another quarter swing, holds it back, breaking ball to outside, full count.
Well, that's good for Volpe because that's what he's trying to get him to do. Because Volpe, and when he's been in a little funk, will go outside the zone. He's trying to. He didn't do it that time.
Volpe stares at his bat, takes a half practice swing. He's back in the righty box, 3-2 with 2 down. Kramer fires. Volpe rolls over at foul wide of third and stays alive. Aaron Boone saying pregame on Volpe, the swing change well documented. And this is something you go through and hopefully bears the fruits later.
Well, also, he went back to the old way because you get, when something stops working.
3-2 is lined, right center field gap, sinking, dive, under the glove of the right fielder, Santander, and it hits the track. Backed up by Cowser and Anthony Volpe. Beautiful approach. He has a 2-out double.
And that was there was that swing. And sometimes, as I started to say, sometimes he changed the swing in the fall, and it worked for a while, and then it's supposedly stopped working. So sometimes you get a little nervous and you go back to what got you here, and then you have to remember that there's the process. You have to go through that process, and that was that flat swing. That wasn't an uppercut swing. You can put it in the air that way also.
Volpe, a scorched double. He's in scoring position with 2 away. Scoreless game, top 2. And here's Trent Grisham. Lefty hitter deep in the box. First pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And as center fielder Trent Grisham steps to the plate, Centers Healthcare would like to remind you, they're not just care. They're care that moves you. CentersHealthcare.com. Infield pulled, 0-1. Grisham hits it hard towards the middle, squeaks through, a base hit for Grisham. Volpe around third. He chugs home, loses the helmet, and scores. Trent Grisham claps his hands. He has an RBI single, and the Yankees have a 1-0 lead.
And didn't do too much, just met the ball, just what you do up the middle. That's exactly what he did. Didn't overswing. comes that pitch. Oh, it stayed. It was in the outer part of the plate. It was supposed to move off the plate. It stayed right middle out. You know what they say? 2 out hits win your ball games.
Beautiful there for Grisham. Oswaldo Cabrera, switch hitter batting left, takes a breaking ball, strike 0-1, and another early lead for the Yankees.
What a thing.
Did it Friday?
Yeah.
Did it yesterday?
Yeah. What's happening here? And now 2 out RBIs? Wow.
There we go. Check over at first, and Grisham back standing. 10-second station ID, WFAN, Yankees Radio.
Your home for BT and South. Weekdays from 10 to 2. WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1, New York.
1-0 Yankees in the second series finale. The pitch, Oswaldo Cabrera, healthy hack and a miss, 0-2.
And we got the Let's Go Yankee chant starting. By the way, they actually do get drowned out here. Here comes the Let's Go O's overriding the Let's Go Yankee chant.
Strong Baltimore contingent.
Well, that would be, because that's
right. Pitch is up and away, 1-2 on Cabrera.
Now there's an overhang in the upper deck, and everybody that's in the upper deck is underneath that overhang all the way up, so they'd rather sit all the way at the top of the stadium under the overhang than down in that sun.
That's got to be like a 20-degree difference in temperature. 1-2. Cabrera takes low. Hot, steamy Saturday. Mostly clear skies, bright blue skies overhead. A couple of clouds.
It's better be Sunday, right?
It is Sunday.
You said Saturday.
Oh, I said Saturday?
Yeah, if it's Saturday, we're all in trouble.
That'll be a big problem. Here's a 2-2. Cabrera swings and misses strike 3. Pitch outside, and Kramer fans Cabrera on Sunday to end the second inning. 2-out RBI single, Trent Grisham. A run on 2 hits and 1 left to the bottom half. Yankees have a 1-0 lead on WFAN Yankees Radio, electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
Getting on the network Bronx relies on is easy when you come into the Verizon store at 257 East Fordham Road. Come check out the latest deals on phones, accessories, and so much more. From shopping to support and everything in between. It's your one-stop shop to get it all. And when you switch to Verizon, you choose what goes into your unlimited plan and save on what you need. There's never been a better time to switch to the network Bronx relies on. Visit the Verizon store at 257 East Fordham Road to speak with Anna and save big today.
Take your business further with the smart and flexible American Express Business Gold Card. You can earn 4 times points on your top 2 eligible spending categories every month, like transit, U.S. restaurants, and gas stations. That's the powerful backing of American Express. 4 times points on up to $150,000 in purchases per year. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business gold card.
Richard Davis is the president of the member-built, member-strong, and member-driven Transport Workers Union, Local 100. Baseball season is here, and what better way to get to the game by using mass transit?
1877 Cars for Kids, KARS Cars for Kids, 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Your car can be picked up as soon as the next day. Receive a tax deduction and vacation voucher.
1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
1-0 Yankee lead. Trent Grisham, a 2-out RBI single in the top half of the second. And Carlos Rodon back out there after a 1-2-3 first inning. With 2 strikeouts, he faces Anthony Santander, a switch hitter batting right to start the second.
And this drive around the league is brought to you by Hyundai. With a brand new Hyundai, there's joy in every journey. HyundaiUSA.com. Well, there is nothing going on. We're the only game in town. We're the only game in MLB.
Standalone.
What other words can we talk about?
Pitch. Breaking ball inside. 1-0 on Santander.
I could give you a few pitchers that are starting later on. Oakland will be at Philly. Joey Estes is going against Orion Kirkering.
Great name.
It is a great name.
Orion. 1-0, breaking ball low, 2-0 on Santander.
Colorado is visiting the Mets. That's at 1:40. Herman Marquez against Jose Quintana. Quintana, 4-5, 3.91 ERA for the Mets. Miami's in Cincinnati, Washington, and Milwaukee. Milwaukee DFA'd Gallus Keuchel yesterday.
2-0. Poured over for a strike, 2-1.
Cubs at St. Louis. That'll be at 2:15. Jamison Tyone against Miles Michaelos. Minnesota's at San Francisco. Atlanta at San Diego. And at 4, Toronto's at Arizona.
Rodon's 2-1 is high.
In the American League, first game will start at 1:30. That'll be in Boston. Kansas City at the Red Sox. Brady Singer against Brian Bayo. Cleveland's at Tampa Bay. Ben Lively against Ryan Pepio.
3-1. Violent swing and a miss, 3-2.
He was impressive, Ryan Pepio.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he was a good young pitcher. The Dodgers are in Detroit. Let's see what they can do with their bullpen. They haven't named a starter yet, the Dodgers. Pitching problems in L.A. Bo Brisky is starting for Detroit.
On 3-2, Rodon looks over that right shoulder. Comes home. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Hard fastball right on by Santander. 4 outs and 3 strikeouts for Carlos Rodon.
And that fastball 97, but it's mixing the pitches, so it's working. Sometimes you need to show that it's going to work before you keep doing it. Texas is at Houston. That's at 2:10. Max Scherzer against Ronel Blanco. That should be a good one. Seattle's at the Angels later on. That's at 4 also. Logan Gilbert against Carson Fulmer.
Here's Jordan Westburg, righty hitter. Rodon deals a breaking ball low.
You know, I was looking at all the people that are now not going to play in the All-Star game, and everybody spends days getting upset that so-and-so and so-and-so should go. They all go.
1-0. Breaking ball low.
Because everybody gets hurt, and they keep putting people in, the people that everybody thought got snubbed. They never get snubbed. Because eventually, but here's my question to you.
Right.
Is it still a really valuable All-Star game if half the people aren't playing?
Yeah, I think it takes away from the game. The experience, though, 2-0.
Well, not for them.
Right. Breaking ball strike.
You know what my favorite part is? And they've messed it up lately. I used to love it. My favorite part is when they were introduced. And, you know, the looks on everybody's faces, particularly the first-timers.
2-1 is high outside. You know, you were saying before, and I agree with it, the way it used to be where you were seeing a lot of these guys for the first time without interleague play, without any of that.
Yeah, we were having a conversation about that for those of us who really remember when there was an American League and a National League. You know, it's the only time, you know, you grew up in Boston. I never saw Johnny Bench.
3-1 is outside ball 4, so Westburg walks with 1 away.
You know, I never saw Hank Aaron until Milwaukee had come in, until you see it in the All-Star game, or Willie Mays, Willie McCovey.
Makes it special.
It makes it special. It was a very exciting time, I thought. Now everybody knows everybody, and it's not so special. It is to them, I do understand. That was the first walk of the game, brought to you by Route 22 Toyota. Why walk when you could be driving a new Toyota? Route22Toyota.com.
1 on, 1 out for Austin Hayes, the righty hitter. He takes inside, 1-0.
Now, for example, Chris Sale, who's pitching on Sunday, can't pitch. Chris Sale is, to me, in the National League, the story of the year, coming back from what he is, and an all-star. It is wonderful, and maybe actually would have started, because that's a veteran coming back. That would have been different.
Rodon's 1-0 is tap foul behind the plate, 1-1.
But now he's not pitching. I mean, he'll be there, and he'll wave, and it's nice.
Yeah, the invitation doesn't get rebuffed, but...
Right, no, they all go.
They all go.
And be introduced, and because it's a great week. It's a great week. Everybody just loves it. You know, you get to relax, be with people you don't get to spend time with.
1-1 is driven down the left field line. Harry Archer out of play, though. 1-2 on Hayes. You know, about Chris Sale, I saw there was a story recently on how he's wearing number 51 this year.
Because of Randy.
Because he wanted a clean slate, so he honored one of his heroes. Had never met Randy Johnson, but somebody passed along a message from him basically saying, you're a young pup. You still got plenty of years left.
Randy Johnson said Chris Sale has a lot of years left?
Basically a form of encouragement.
Well, Randy's going to be like 60, right?
1-2.
Sorry, Randy.
Hayes flies it. Right field. Chases Soto back in front of the track. hops a couple of times, makes a one-hand catch. Westberg back to first, 2 away.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. I did not realize that he did not know Randy Johnson.
Right, never
met him. Yeah, wow. Well, like Nathan Eovaldi, when he was a Yankee and went to Houston for the first time, had never met Nolan Ryan. They're from the same town. Had never seen him pitch. Actually, who Eovaldi wanted to meet was Roger Clemens, who was at the time with, and he came out to the field and got to meet Eovaldi.
Pitch is swung on and missed, breaking ball down. Jorge Mateo, the righty hitter, behind 0-1.
You know, everybody assumed that Eovaldi's hero would be Nolan Ryan. He's too young. You never saw him pitch. Roger Clemens was his idol because that's a different generation. So now he got to meet both of them.
Good for him.
And play in Texas. So
0-1. High and tight. Appeal to first, no swing, 1-1. First pitch at the bottom of the second was an 81-mile-an-hour curve from Rodon, brought to you by Optimum. Fastest fiber internet in the Tri-State. Speeds up to 8 gig. Optimum, where local is big time. 1-0 Yanks, bottom 2. Rodon's 1-1. Tapped foul behind the plate, and Rodon in front of Mateo, 1-2. Mateo, the former Yankee farmhand, hitting .227, 5 homers and 18 RBIs. Rodon's 1-2. Up high. Fastball, 2-2. Big hole right side of the infield. Outfield straight up. Rodon's 2-2. Breaking ball low, full count.
I don't think Rodon thought so.
Rodon rubs the ball, now holds it behind the left hip. Comes set at the belt. Payoff. Almost hit Mateo, but the half swing, believe the bat got the ball there, fouled, and it's still 3-2.
Let me see that again. Let's see where that was. It was up and in. It hit. Yeah, it actually hit the barrel of the bat.
Runner off, first 2 away. 3-2. Hit hard, base hit left field. In between short and third. Hard liner on his way to third. Westberg slide, safe. And Mateo follows to second. Verdugo throwing to third and Cabrera. So Mateo takes the extra base, and the Orioles have second and third, 2 away.
Yeah, he was not going to get him at third base, and not to throw to second to keep Mateo at first base is a mistake. Now, they're not yelling boo, they're yelling moo for Colton Cowser. And one of the guards here actually has a cow hat on. You see the guy at the Orioles door? He's got little cow ears and things.
Wow.
Yeah.
Colton Cowser and him must be.
He's very popular, yes. No, he's very popular. He came up as a rookie. He started off like a house of fire. Does have 12 home runs. Doesn't play every day, but that's moo. It's not booze.
Pitch outside, so it's 1-0 on Cowser.
The guy at the door wanted to make sure I knew that. And I said, yeah, I figured that out. Thank you.
1-0. Breaking ball outside. Yeah, they can't get that past you.
It was just making sure that I didn't, because I feel bad when people are booed. So just wanted. And now Austin Wells going out to talk to Rodon as he's missed these last 2 to a guy hitting .221. Now, what do you want to do? You're not going to put him on to pitch to McCann. But are you? Talking about what they're doing. And Wells went right out.
Oswaldo Cabrera, the third baseman, is waiting just to the left of that mound. And now the meeting breaks up.
Not an easy day for the umps either, with all that, particularly home plate umpire with that equipment on.
Wearing black on a 93-degree day. 1-0 Yanks, home second. Second and third, 2 away. Left on left, 2-0. Cowser takes a fastball strike, 2-1. Rodon ready, first base side. 2-1 offering. Breaking ball swing and a miss. Cowser out in front, 2-2.
Well, whatever Wells said to him, keep going. Covering nicely. 2-0 to 2-2.
Cowser steps back in. Rodon already good to go. Here's a 2-2. Outside, full count. Westberg off third. Mateo off second. About 3-step leads. 2 away. 3-2. Here's a 1. Lined up the middle. Volpe ranges, lunges, makes the catch. Oh, what a play by Anthony Volpe in shallow right center to save 2 runs and end the inning. Outstanding play by the Yankee shortstop. Put a star on that one. No runs on a hit and 2 left to the third. It's 1-0 Yanks on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
James Hardie knows how important your home is. That's why they made America's #1 brand of siding. Trusted by homeowners in over 10 million homes from coast to coast. Siding from James Hardie gives your home a beautiful design without compromising on durability and protection. James Hardie also knows how important it is to support your hometown and root for the home team. James Hardie, siding with your home team. Visit jameshardie.com to request more information today.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or snacking on peanuts and popcorn, Key Food has you covered with a selection that never strikes out. Plus, as a proud sponsor of New York Yankees Radio, Key Food and their family of supermarkets brings every thrilling moment straight to you. Key Food, the difference is key.
Getting on the network Bronx relies on is easy when you come into the Verizon store at 257 East Fordham Road. Come check out the latest deals on phones, accessories, and so much more. From shopping to support and everything in between. It's your one-stop shop to get it all. And when you switch to Verizon, you choose what goes into your unlimited plan and save on what you need. There's never been a better time to switch to the network Bronx relies on. Visit the Verizon store at 257 East Fordham Road to speak with Anna and save big today.
Take your business further with the smart and flexible American Express Business Gold Card. You can earn 4 times points on your top 2 eligible spending categories every month, like transit, U.S. restaurants, and gas stations. That's the powerful backing of American Express. 4 times points on up to $150,000 in purchases per year. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/businessgoldcard.
Third inning brought to you by Spectrum. Get Spectrum Internet, mobile, and TV. Restrictions apply. Visit Spectrum.com for details. Yankees a 1-0 lead into the third, and Anthony Volpe robbing Colton Cowser of a 2-run single to end the second.
Showing why he got a Gold Glove last year. I think he's a lot better this year.
Yeah, there's not anything that gets past him. Yeah. The range is spectacular.
That had to be timed absolutely perfectly, or that was going into center field and 2 runs would have scored.
So Rodon is through 2 scoreless in the top of the order in the third against Dean Kramer, starting with Ben Rice for the Yanks. Rice struck out his first time. Righty versus lefty. Kramer winds up the pitch. Breaking ball rolled over foul wide of first, 0-1.
Anyone can strike a match, but few can strike a balance between heat and flavor. Melendez can with the freshest ingredients and the best chili peppers. Melendez is now served at Yankee Stadium.
Kramer peers in. 0-1 is low. Rice holds up. 1-1. Rice, Soto, Judge. As the Yankees look to build on a 1-0 lead. Going for the sweep today. One. Rice watches low inside. 2-1.
I did not ask. I think he's built up, Kramer. This is just his third start back.
Here's a 2-1. Rice takes a breaking ball inside. 3-1. Offering. Rice pops it up. Shadow center. Shortstop Henderson backpedaling, waving the arms, calling, catching with that left glove. 1 away. We are coming to you live from the Provident Bank broadcast booth. Provident Bank, commitment you can count on. Visit Provident.bank to learn more. Here's Juan Soto, who looked to bunt for a base hit his first at-bat. Excellent play by Kramer. The pitch is up and away, 1-0. Here's Kramer's pitch. Soto watches outside.
Soto said that his hand hurts more when he does not hit the ball. So you just got to be careful. It doesn't sound like it's not going away anytime soon. You're just going to play through it.
2-0 is foul back. Yeah, it seems that way.
Yeah.
Just those big swings and misses. He winces or grimaces. Soto's got the shades on. Lefty hitter waits. 2-1. Flips at the knees. 2-2. Kramer rubs the sweat off his face with the left arm. Now he's set. Here's the 2-2. Soto fouls it back.
And tough for a pitcher. I'd heard Clay Holmes was talking about how, it's sweaty. You can't grip the ball because you're all sweaty and the ball is slick. And for Kramer, who's more of a finesse pitcher, it's tougher.
Kramer comes home 2-2. Soto, half swing, pitch outside, went around. Home plate ump Emil Jimenez rings him up, and Soto's not happy. Talking with Jimenez, 2 away.
And Emil Jimenez not having any of it. Yankees have had a problem with every umpire this series. Let's see if they take a look at this again. Oh, they're showing it from the side. So did he swing? Yeah, I'm not sure he did, but home plate umpire rang him up anyway.
Aaron Judge swings and fouls the first base side. Judge was hit on the first pitch of his at-bat back in the first inning. One nothing Yanks in the third. Base is empty. 2 away. 0-1. Judge takes outside. Here's a pitch. Judge takes a breaking ball strike. 1-2. Home run number 34 for Judge yesterday. He's homered in both games on this series. Now 41 against Baltimore. Pitch. Just misses low outside. Count levels at 2. Here's Kramer's 2-2. Judge flies it. Center field. This will stay in the park. Cowser, couple of steps in front of the track. Makes a one-hand catch. Inning over. 1-2-3 for Dean Kramer in the top of the third. Bottom half coming up. Yanks a 1-0 lead on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
James Hardy knows how important your home is. That's why they made America's #1 brand of siding. Trusted by homeowners in over 10 million homes from coast to coast. Siding from James Hardy gives your home a beautiful design without compromising on durability and protection. James Hardy also knows how important it is to support your hometown and root for the home team. James Hardy, siding with your home team. Visit jameshardy.com to request more information today.
Getting on the network Bronx relies on is easy when you come into the Verizon store at 257 East Fordham Road. Come check out the latest deals on phones, accessories, and so much more. From shopping to support and everything in between. It's your one-stop shop to get it all. And when you switch to Verizon, you choose what goes into your unlimited plan and save on what you need. There's never been a better time to switch to the network Bronx relies on. Visit the Verizon store at 257 East Fordham Road to speak with Anna and save big today.
Take your business further with the smart and flexible American Express Business Gold Card. It's packed with benefits to help unlock more value from your business purchases. That's the powerful backing of American Express. Learn more at americanexpress.com/businessgoldcard.